Clock will stop temporarily.
And they're chasing him out of the pocket, but they're doing a good job on scramble drill. He's able to find somebody downfield. Now get up there and clock it right now.
And Jay, you got to ask this question here. Coach Prime.
Now you need to be careful here. He clocked it, but the clock should start running unless there was a timeout called. And he started walking to the sideline. I'm curious as to who called the timeout.
It appears
Central?
Jackson State. I think Billy D. Williams might be trying to figure out the same thing.
If Central didn't call timeout, then that clock should have been running. See, Shedeur Sanders, they're calling him back. Shedeur Sanders spiked the ball, which is fine, but the clock doesn't stop. It stops. The game clock stops, but the 40-second clock starts running.
But now Shedeur Sanders getting a little extra coaching from Brett Bartoloni. If there's no coaching, I mean, there's no timeout called here.
Oh my goodness.
That's just.
Who did they charge that timeout to?
And I don't want to hear nobody. Yeah, well, I don't see anyone off the board. So poor management by the officials there, because that now allows Shedeur Sanders to have a quick conversation with his OC, Brett Bartoloni.
Timeout. North Carolina Central, their final of the game.
And so
30 seconds to go.
Central spins their final timeout.
Yeah, let me tell you, he's going up there. Hey, let's clock it, which is the right thing to do. You got the first down. The game clock's not moving. So once they set it, they're going to wind the game clock. So now that's going, you clock it. He walks over almost like it's a timeout. There's no timeout. Central players start walking that way as well. And they don't start the clock. And then they started to start it, but then they stopped it. Come on. That can't happen. Now, if you want to say, you know what, Jackson State, we're going to charge you with the timeout, then okay, but
all right, Jay. You know, everyone has to be thinking in their mind about Coach Prime, his final game. What if he comes out on the losing end for a second consecutive season in a national championship game? What do the folks in Boulder think?
Oh, well, they got to think about it. I mean, he dominated the SWAC, but he couldn't dominate a team from the MEAC.